Listen to some sweet melodies and let's discuss the meaning of songs from all genres of music with me, Lenny Marine. If you want to sing along and participate on the show, please call 888-994-4995. I love to learn and discover the benefits of music on our mental and physical health. Music therapy will help you get through these tough times with entertaining and educating shows. Please tune in weekly on AMP Media Productions and enjoy, folks.
Hello, I'm Lenny Marine, and this is Music Therapy for everyone out there who needs to get through their long, tough times out there. Some music for the soul, for the mind, and for your health. That song I just played was Let It Be by the Beatles. I don't know if you've ever heard that song. It's a very popular song by Paul McCartney, John Lennon, it says right here. John Lennon and Paul McCartney wrote this song. They're members of the Beatles. They made some really good beats back in the 60s and 70s, and that was Let It Be. And that's a song I want to maybe discuss the lyrics of the song, because sometimes we have to let it be in certain situations. In certain situations, we've got to take a stand. But this is a very soft, slow, melodic song that's supposed to kind of calm you down in tough times like this. Here's another one song called When I Fall in Love. That was an old classic called When I Fall in Love. We're going to sing What a Wonderful World with Dina, and you sing it in about a couple seconds here. Here we go.
Red roses too, seeing them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. That was good.
Look through the page here. That was It's a Wonderful, Wonderful World. The lyrics are about trees of green and red roses and appreciating life all around you. So you might recognize this from a movie, from The
Okay.
Godfather.
Oh, The Godfather?
Yeah. There's little touches. So if anybody wants to have any comments, here's one called The Sound of Music. So this is what I'm playing about music therapy and the healing powers of music. And this song is called The Sound of Music. It's from a musical called The Sound of Music, which you might know with Julie Andrews, who's also played Mary Poppins and I don't know, some other roles. But I'm going to play that next to you. And anybody wants to sing along, please. Thanks.
Wow. How long have you been playing the piano?
Started pretty young, like around maybe like 13. I was sort of like learned how to play classical music kind of. And I didn't like it too much, but because you learn all the sort of techniques and the rules.
Right.
And you're not hearing songs you actually want to play. So eventually I kind of just stopped for a while, and eventually I started just trying to play myself, and just I got better as the years gone by, and this is actually an easy version I'm playing right here for everyone. But I got more advanced books, but I got to pick out, the more advanced songs, the more they sound, the better they sound. And the more I learn how to play by ear, because I'm playing just by reading the sheet music,
Right.
which is not too easy. But
Was it hard to go from not playing for a while and then just trying to pick it back up again?
yeah, it's a little rusty. It's hard. You got to find a piano or a keyboard to use, and it's not always conveniently accessible. But so
Well, you're doing
this
great.
Is a nice piano. Yeah, it sounds like an old-fashioned and authentic piano. So it's very nice. It's a grand piano. So there's another song from Sound of Music called "My Favorite Things." I don't know if you heard of it, because you might recognize, because Ariana Grande made a song called, what is it called?
Copied it.
What's it called again?
I-
3 rings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
think
rings,
it was
the ring song.
and
She
it was
used the same
it was
melody.
the notes. It wasn't as much as the lyrics, but
Yeah.
it was more the notes.
Oh yeah. Not the lyrics. Sorry, the the melody. She stole Sorry, she probably paid for it. Of course, she had to pay for it. They paid for the copyrights of these songs. So, but this is Oscar Rogers and Hammerstein actually wrote this, and before Ariana Grande used it. But it's even recognized this song. It's called "My Favorite Things." Whoop! That's not right. Try again. Excuse me for a couple mess ups, but anyway, that's called "My Favorite Things," and it's a Broadway show. And this is a song from the show. It's one of the most famous songs from Cats, called "Memory." I'll play a little memory for you. That was the first part of "Memory."
It was funny because at first I had no idea what that song was, and then the second you started playing like the first couple chords, me and Callaway look at each other, we're like, "Yep, we know this song."
Oh, so how ironic, the word "memory" and it came in your memory. Speaking of cats, here's a cool cat called Elvis Presley. I don't know if you heard the song "Love Me Tender." Ever recognize that song? It's one of not one of his it's one of his slow rock and roll, not like a rock and roll. We're mostly famous for being the king of rock and roll, but
Right.
this is one of his slower songs called "Love Me Tender." I'm going to play it for you real quick.
Yeah.
But that's one of his slower songs.
Edelweiss. I know that
You
song.
don't know Edelweiss, do you?
Yes, I do.
Sound of Music?
I just,
You should know. Okay, I'll play
all
it
those
for
songs we had to listen to. All right, we had to watch that movie in elementary school. I think Sound of Music.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
a
go.
doe, a deer, a female.
Yeah. That's actually, she was teaching the students how to play music. She was teaching
Right.
do, re, mi, like the
Fa,
notes.
sol, la,
the notes,
ti,
D,
do.
something to do with teaching them. So, Edelweiss. Okay, I'll play the Edelweiss. That's actually
I remember in the movie, I'd watched the movie too, this is supposed to be like the national anthem of Austria. I'm not sure if it is today, but it was supposed to be in the movie.
That's interesting.
Sound of Music was like the national
I'll sing
anthem.
along too.
Okay.
In a German accent, perhaps. In my best impersonation. Yeah, whatever. I will try. Edelweiss, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. That's enough of that.
That was honestly good.
That's how the song goes. This Edelweiss is actually supposed to be flowers or something.
Okay,
It's
yeah, 'cause I
another
always thought it
word
was
for
like
flowers. Small and
someone's
white,
name
clean
or
and
something.
bright. So, this also was done by UB40. It's called I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Can't Help Falling in Love with You.
Great way to end it. In love with you.
Shout out to Slick.
I want to thank everyone for coming on my show and helping out and getting musical therapy with Lenny Marine. I'll be here 10 Wednesdays from 10:30 to 11 o'clock. And I appreciate being here, and I hope everyone feels better today and is healthy and can make it to the next day alive and healthy and well. Thank you very much. Signing off. Welcome to Music Therapy. That song I just played for you was called Green. It's also sung by Kermit the Frog, if you might recognize, and also by Frank Sinatra. It was written in 1970.
He sits on his lily pad and he sings. Oh, we got to find the video. It's not that easy being green. Oh, yeah. Nice job, Lenny.
Thank you.
Very hip.
I thought I'd come up with that. And I got all types of music here to play. Got some Disney music and some Broadway classics. And speaking of Disney, I'm going to play another song from a Disney movie and see if you can recognize it. Anybody know that song by any chance? From a Disney movie, I'll give you a hint.
clue.
Disney.
From Disney, like old Disney or new
Old
Disney?
Disney.
Oh,
Actually, one of the
Disney.
first animated movies, I believe.
Oh,
So that might give you a big hint.
I don't know.
Not Fantasia. It's about a princess. It might give you a hint.
Snow White.
Snow White, very good.
oh wow!
There's some Snow White and the
I stole
seven.
the answer from Valerie because she doesn't use a mic.
Because she screams it.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Wow.
And the song is called One Song, and it's sung by the prince when he, just, I don't know exactly when it happens, but it's some part in the beginning of the movie, and she's wishing in a well, and a prince comes. It's a fairy tale. It's a beautiful fairy tale, classic fairy tale.
Very nice.
You know, Snow White was very controversial when it first came out.
Was it?
Yes, because there's a wicked witch and an apple or something that goes on in that movie.
They're
Yeah.
all controversial.
But that one was the first. He's right. It is one of the originals, and it was belittled. They didn't even want to put it in the movies when it first came out.
Yeah, it was during the Great Depression time, so it was hard times too.
Yeah.
We live
that.
in tough times right now, and I hope this music therapy gets you all through. But here's another song set up right here. It's for another Disney movie. See if you can recognize it. It's probably kind of challenging, but it is another Disney movie. We're on the Disney tangent right now, so let's hear this and see if you can guess this.
Cheating.
Lady in the Tramp. Bella Notte. Bella Notte.
Bella Noche.
Can you sing it?
Sing it.
I need a karaoke teleprompter. Get the wire for 3 to 6 days. On mono price.
What?
Mono price, 3 to 6 days. You okay with that? It's $10. Shipping.
Which one?
Mono price,
Which one?
100-foot.
$10. She got
That
it.
was from a movie for Disney movie. You know it?
Disney and the Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp.
Bella
Yes.
Notte.
About two
Notte,
dogs.
Shirley says.
She was whispering the words.
Oh, she knew the words. It's actually a Bella Notte. I think that's an Italian
Yes.
for beautiful night. I know Bella means
Beautiful
beautiful.
Remember they're
so.
sitting outside and they're slurping the spaghetti?
Yep, that's right. The spaghetti
Remember the lady
scene.
in the
A little more contemporary than that. Those two songs. Here, try to guess this one.
Aladdin.
I know it.
This movie.
Magic carpet ride. Don't turn my mic on.
What?
So that's a pretty. Anybody knows? Probably know. Anybody know that
Love
one?
that. Yeah, that's Whole New World.
Pretty easy, right?
I love
Whole New
that
World. What's that
movie.
from? What movie is that from?
That's Aladdin.
Aladdin. Okay. Well, very good. You guys, you did very good. So far, you've done very good in the guessing. I hope it's been very therapeutic and educational. So you're using your brain.
No, we don't guess.
What? Oh, you know.
We know, yes.
Okay. This is an easy one, but it's also related to Disney, but it's not from a movie, I don't believe.
So, I'm 6. It's a small world
They're singing the words.
It's a small world. Ever been?
It's a small world. Have I ever been?
It's a small world after all.
Slick, you know it?
Small world.
It's a small world after all.
It is a small world after all.
What do you mean, have
Definitely.
you ever been?
Famous ride.
World?
Might annoy some people,
Wow.
I have.
but okay. So still on the Disney tangent here. We're gonna go with another song and see if you can guess this song. This also, I'll give you a hint. They made a remake of this. It was a cartoon, and then they made a remake of it with real people too. It's hard to play.
I heard this
Well, as
before.
old as time, true as it can be, barely even friends. Then somebody bends unexpectedly there. Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
I just played a little bit of the song, but you see, I heard you singing. Yeah, you got it right away.
How do you
Beauty
know
and the
words
Beast.
to these things?
Because that's all I listen to, or just me.
Yeah.
I'll play a song from Mulan and see if you guys recognize it.
Remember.
Charlotte is watching in, singing all the songs. Yes, we are too much, Charlotte, and we like having fun. And you sing along. Just sing,
Sing along. We just need the bouncing words.
We got a beach ball. Want to throw the beach ball around? You know this one?
Teddy does
Yeah.
it's Mulan.
This is what's it called when she's wiping off her makeup? Yeah, Reflections. Thou got it.
Reflections.
She's singing the words. She's singing the words.
Anyway, that was a piece from
Nice job.
Mulan. You guys remember the
I
song?
love Reflections.
Reflection. Okay, so, and you remember who sang that song? I was trying to give you a hint. She sang the song on the radio, the radio version,
No, the regular version. No.
like she's Christina Aguilera.
Oh, Christina
Yeah.
Aguilera.
Christina
Really?
Aguilera.
I see that.
You know who she is, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
She's singing. She tries to
Val's
sing
like
raw.
screaming from the
Wait.
back room. She's like, I knew it.
Wow.
Val knew it from the back room. She's like screaming in my ear.
Let's see if you can guess this song. It's another Disney song. It has a lot of meaning to it too, and it pertains to what we're going through today.
Just drum the hands.
Did anybody recognize that song by any chance? I made a couple mistakes. Might throw you off.
Pocahontas. I
You know
love
it?
Pocahontas, yeah.
Pocahontas, yes.
That's Colors of the Wind, right?
Colors of the Wind. What, you know,
knew
it's
that
not.
one too.
Yeah. All the new Disney ones I know. I just never watched the ones with like the princesses, like Cinderella and Snow. I never watched those.
Did you watch The Little Mermaid by chance?
Pocahontas.
I watched that when I was really young.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, that's called Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas, and it's sung by Pocahontas, who's a Native American, and she's singing about how the land is so precious. So a lot of people now are fighting for to save our environment, and there's a lot of controversy going on with actually Native Americans because they're trying to change the football team Redskins to another name because they say it's offensive. So that's a controversy right now. I don't know if anyone wants to chime into that controversy or add anything to that, but it's pertinent today, and we got to take care of our earth, and but at the same time, we got to make sure everything runs smoothly in our economy as well. So it's not always easy to stop the polluters, but we have to because this earth is precious, and they say that we have a lot of global warming going on. Different experts say that. So, what do you think, Freddie?
I think you're 100% right. I think tradition aside, the Washington Redskins is not one of the original football teams. And there are a couple of the Cleveland Indians. That's a whole different ball game because Cleveland Indians I don't think is offensive.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm
But
not
they are the first ones moving up now to change the name. The Atlanta Braves have they don't want to change anything. I think FIU or FAU or one of the FIU.
FSU.
FSU, which was
Oh, yeah.
the Seminole Indian. They do it because they have the guy that comes out on the chief and everything. They're doing it to highlight it.
Well, not to get too much into the thing, but I don't believe the Seminole actual reservation gets anything. Like, they don't get any royalties or anything from the Seminoles FSU. I might be wrong, but I don't believe they do. The issue with the Redskins and the Indians is those are like racial stereotypes and not correct names.
Again, voices to be heard above my pay grade, to be honest with
And
you.
Disney is now changing because the princesses, when the Prince Charming comes and swoops you off your feet and saves your world, it's changing now. So now they're doing more women empowerment.
Oh,
Women are now sweeping the prince off his feet.
So it's
Yes.
totally
Yeah, I don't
different
mind
now.
that. Let the women, let them pay
Let
for
them be
the
So
creative,
they're
you know.
not all, Caucasian princesses.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's unique now. They've got all different. I
Yeah.
can't call them princesses anymore, but different characters coming out.
Yeah.
They got a lot of flack for that.
yeah. Well, Disney's got to be. It has a certain standard they have, and they have to be for everything for the family. So it's got to be all politically correct and as much as possible, but not to offend anybody. But it's a lot of kids watch it, so they're influenced easily by what they see. So we got to set a good example and teach lessons and morals and.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'm going to play something from Broadway. This has to do with, this is from Phantom of the Opera. And I'm thinking of the Phantom of the Opera because a lot of us have to wear this mask around. And the Phantom wears a mask. So, it has to do with what we, that pertains to our day to day. And here's a lovely tune called All I Ask of You from Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera. I'll be playing another song called Angel of Music by Andrew Lloyd Webber from Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, there you go.
Angel of Music of the Opera. Hello, welcome to Music Therapy. That was a little bit of a Christmas in July with I'll Be Home for Christmas. It puts me back in just playing a Christmas song can just take me back into those times, just transport me those times. Okay, I'll play another song for you guys. You can try to guess this song. It's about music, and it's from a song. It's from a music. I won't give it too many hints away. Just
What
listen.
season? What season of it?
Christmas in July.
There's an old Broadway
Can I guess?
musical classic. And you recognize that song, anybody?
Is it Until There Was You?
Yeah. Very good.
Is it really that? Yeah. But who sings it? I don't know.
It's from a musical called Music Man, The Music Man.
Wasn't it?
Here's one we might have heard of. This is a very famous song. It's on the radio a lot.
Oh, I know this one.
You scare me.
We don't do any of that anymore. Reaching out, touching me, touching you. Do, do, do.
Seems so good.
So good.
So good.
Okay. You guys got that very
One
quickly.
of the greatest
Sweet
singers.
Caroline.
One of the greatest singers. And his music is not easy to play.
Yeah, it's not. I'm just noticing that. I haven't played that in a while. But
Felt so.
Did you have like a life as a singing club actress or something?
Yes.
Aye.
Hey,
okay, here's another song from a musical, and it's an old musical. Let's see if you guys can guess this one. Maybe probably don't never heard of it, but it's got good words, and I'll.
We never
talk
heard of the
about it.
musical. Or we never heard of the song.
Maybe you heard of this. You already heard of the musical. It's called Gypsy.
Yes.
Starring Natalie Wood was in it.
Yes.
Gypsy.
And you know what happened to
must be.
Natalie Wood, right?
What happened to
She
her?
drowned.
She drowned. She
What?
fell overboard and drowned.
Seriously?
And you know her husband was, right?
Robert Wagner.
Robert
Heart to
Wagner.
heart.
And you know that they accused him of murdering her.
Yes.
But he didn't.
I don't know. Is the sky blue?
I don't know.
And that's it's called Small World, and it's from Gypsy. And then if you ever watch the show Gypsy, it's about a stage mom who's pressuring her daughters into the show business, and she just wears them out so much. And one eventually becomes a stripper. That's Natalie Wood.
Whoa.
She becomes a stripper at the end of it, and it just and then at the end, the show mom's like, "Why did I push my daughters so much? I should have just pushed myself, and I should have been the one on stage." So that's a little message and moral to the story there.
Now let me ask you a question. Did you learn that story because you learned the music, or did
Well,
you learn it?
my father actually kind of like grew up me with my three younger sisters on musicals and stuff. We just watched a lot of them. Rodgers and Hammerstein, Sound
So
of
you
Music.
watched all of that?
We watched a lot, and he played a lot of classic old albums from his times, from his baby boomer times, and I got to hear a lot of different stuff. So I got sort of just and I guess I watched some in school too. We learned about it in school a little bit. Okay. I got another song lined up. It's a cheesy song, but it may bring us together in this time of music. We need music therapy to bring us through these tough times. So here's a nice song with some nice lyrics. See if you recognize this one.
What the world needs now, baby. Love, sweet
Is
love.
love.
I knew right off the first key. If you're gonna sing, sing.
You guys guessed that very quickly. Very good.
I heard it on the first bang.
Oh, good.
You
yeah.
know why?
Why?
In junior high school, we sang this when we graduated from the 5th grade to the 6th grade. In those days, they used to make you sing in graduation. And I must have sang this song 7,427 times.
Wow.
And I'll never forget it.
Anyway, that song was called "What the World Needs." What the world needs now is love, sweet love. And that was by, you guys know the author of that? The guy who wrote the music to it, the melody.
I don't know.
Burt Bacharach.
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 That's one of those names that it doesn't stick in my head.
They don't know. I have no idea who that is.
Do you know who Burt Bacharach was? He
No
played
clue.
Rack-a-Rack. He played
I know
Rack-Rack.
Bacharach.
Never heard
Well, I got another
of
song
him.
by him. Maybe you might recognize this. This is another classic song by
Oh,
Burt.
he's a classic, this guy. I think he wrote 2 songs. Oh, yes. I know what it is. I know what it's called. It's not before your time. It is not. It's in the 70s. I remember this song. Summer of 73, baby. Yep. When there was nothing but love. There's love out there. That and heroin. I remember that. That's when Mo met Sally. Wasn't that 73 in the movie?
I don't know about the movie. I don't know about the movie, but I recognize. That's one of my. I think the melody of the song, and the song's called "This Guy's in Love with You." It's just a guy singing about a girl and how he's in love with him. But it was written by 1968.
Wait, what's it called?
This Guy's in Love with You.
This guy's in love with
I think they played it in at Austin Powers. I think a little bit. Little
Yes,
segment.
Austin Powers played it.
How do you not know that, Vinny? How do
Vinny,
you not
that's an
speak
Austin
up?
Powers
He
movie.
just-
Did he play this song in Austin Powers? You recognize? You don't recognize?
You
it?
don't recognize that song?
I might be
in
wrong
Austin
because he
Powers?
played. The Burt Bacharach was in Austin Powers. He had like a little cameo. He came in one of the first ones.
Oh, really? What,
This guy
first
with
one?
the piano. It was the first one, or the second one. But
I hear that.
That was him?
Wow.
he was a guy who wrote the music. The lyrics just written by different people.
I did not know that, honestly.
Hal David is the guy who writes the lyrics.
you know that?
The
Wow,
lyrics
movie
to
trivia.
his-
That's
to
cool.
his, here's
You're
another
not
song
hitting them today. What's
by
the matter?
Burt. You might know this one because they made a remake of it too. So I'll
I
play
know
this
the
one.
remake. Diana Ross. Put on makeup. Yes. And the 3 singers. What was the name of that movie?
Little prayer for you. Forever and ever in the heart, and I will love you. No, it's from my best friend's wedding,
That's it.
and they're all in the restaurant.
How did you know that?
I love that movie.
Really? Isn't that a 70s movie? Wow.
My best friend's wedding with it's probably in 80s, 90s.
You guys got a very I say a little prayer. That's a really nice thing to do for someone.
My
to say a
sister
prayer.
loved that song. I couldn't stand it in the morning. The ABC
I
played.
say a little prayer for you.
I recognize one more Burt Bacharach song, and we'll move on to the next genre of music.
Burt Bacharach. It's one of those songs that rolls off the tongue. Yes, I know this. This is another song they play for a series, for a show. 007, was in the movie. Friends didn't play this, is that? Not Friends. What? There was a movie. There was a movie. There was a movie.
I believe it was from a movie, Casino Royale.
That's right,
James
007.
Bond.
Aha!
James Bond.
And there you have it, 007, baby. I'm thinking, man, I seen this with 007 somewhere.
And the name of the song is The Look of Love. And then they actually put that song in Austin Powers too. You remember that, Vinny? Austin Powers had that too.
Austin Power.
They had the
making
background
fun
music.
of 007.
Okay, here's another song. See if you guys can recognize this song.
Shazam. Oh, I'm sorry.
Carpenters. No? I know the song, but I don't know the name. Three times already? Three times already? The people are writing it. Yeah, and I didn't respond, so they say, I need it 3 times already. This is the lady.
That's an 80s song. That was sung by Gloria Estefan, called The Words Get in the Way. Just like the melody there, but it's a song about, someone who's lost of words, so she just said the words get in the way, trying to say I love you to somebody.
Okay, take it easy there, Martha. Ease up, ease up.
Martha?
These are all of my favorite.
Oh my God, the duets are back at it.
Do you recognize that, Freddie, by any chance? Played a
I
little-
saw that in a TV commercial, that song.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing it by in the movie Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh,
with,
yes.
Jimmy Durant.
There you go. Yep,
He
Sleepless.
sang,
You
it's
see
going to make someone
Sleepless in
happy,
Seattle?
and you will be happy too. That usually works for a lot of people, that philosophy. But if you make someone else happy,
sometimes it makes you feel happy. And I hope I made you feel happy today. And therapeutic melodies for you. If you have any questions, again, I'll be back next week. Call 888-994-4995, and hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.
One foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? The reindeers loved him, and he shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Welcome to Music Therapy on another edition of Christmas in July. That was a famous classic called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Thanks for singing along, Dina.
Yeah.
Vinny, I didn't hear you singing. Can you sing?
I don't like singing.
No,
You don't like singing. Anyway, I got some melodies for you, some Christmas songs and some other songs just to put us in the festive mood, because it's always good to be in a festive mood. Anyway, I got another song for you guys, another Christmas song. See if you guys can guess it. Thanks a lot for listening on.
What channel is he on? He's amp. Isn't he amp meeting?
The list is checking it twice. It's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. I feel like I'm in chorus again.
Now the next part goes.
When you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake.
Hey!
You better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
So I got one more Christmas song for you guys, and then I'll play some other types of music for you, music therapy.
White as snow. Frosty.
Frosty. We don't have snow in Florida. I don't think has it ever snowed in Florida before?
The exposure, you know how to do it? Tell the exposure on that camera. Nope.
That was a portion of a song. Anybody recognize that song here in the studio here?
I didn't.
I
You
do.
didn't? It's from a
But I
musical.
don't remember the name. It's a musical.
Yeah. From Phantom of the Opera.
Ah.
And the music's called The Music of the Night. That's the name of the song. And I just remind you guys, the Phantom wears a mask. So everybody out there, remember to wear your mask or your face shield if you have a face shield too. I got one of those. I'm playing right now. I'm getting some fresh air here. See if you guys can recognize one of these songs. This song has no words to it.
Star Wars.
Whoops.
That's Star
I
Wars.
lost the force. I need the force on my side.
Yes.
I don't know the song though.
Very good guess, Freddie.
Star
You
Wars.
got it right away. Star Wars, yeah. That's the main theme from Star Wars. And we got to stay on the good side, not the dark side, they say. The force, about the bad side. Okay, here's another song. See if you guys can recognize it.
Oh, which movie? Goblet of Fire.
Oh, he's
Oh,
opened
really?
up.
I like the third part, Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah, that one's good too.
Crazy, huh?
One more time.
Close. Freddie, you're on the right track.
I noticed. Is that the Bee Gees? No.
It's an 80s song. Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
He said one more something.
One more time.
One more night.
One more night. That was
One more night. Yeah, that was by Phil Collins. Okay, this is from Tarzan. It's called "You'll Be in My Heart,"
In the
and
Tarzan remake, yeah.
Vinny mentioned it. And I happen to have it here on sheet music, so I'm going to try to play it for you. A lot of sharps. Oops, sorry. Oops. I'm gonna cut to the main chorus here. 'Cause no. That was my attempt at it, but if that's called "You'll Be in My Heart." I didn't hear you singing, Vinny. Come on, you know the song. You
I
can't
was
sing.
singing.
I need some single people to help sing and move me, help push me along here.
I'm terrible.
So, see if you recognize this song.
Anybody recognize that song?
I
It's
can't.
isn't that a car commercial, a truck commercial?
It's not a
played-
car commercial.
No, they use it for a commercial. You're right,
Yes,
though.
They use it for a truck
They use it
commercial.
not for trucks. They believe they use it for actually for like the animals that have been abused.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
ASPCA, yes.
Sorry,
Right?
that's what they use for because it's a very sad song in a way, but sad melody.
I bought a cat over this song. This
Oh,
is
wow.
what it's hitting me.
Comedy Central and already played that a lot.
It's a touching song, I guess. People
is.
they use it. It's actually called "Angel" by Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, okay,
Sarah
yeah.
McLachlan. I don't know.
In the
Arms of an angel.
angels.
Okay, go for it then. I'll be there shortly.
That was another sad song by Sarah McLachlan called "Adia." I'm gonna play another song from the 1990s. Listen in.
Yes, this one I know.
You know it, yeah.
All night long,
All something.
all something.
Sounds familiar.
So, Freddie, you got that "All My Life"? It's called by.
I knew it.
You knew that.
I couldn't I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
the words. Like feels mumble in my head.
Here's another love song from the 1990s as well. Listen in.
Anybody recognize that song?
Yes, I do.
I
Captain of
can't.
the-
All night long. What was that?
Well, it's called I'll Be. It's I heard someone singing it. Oh, they know that. Okay, I'll Be. Yeah, it's 1997. It's sung by Edwin McCain. Words and music by Edwin McCain. But it's not a radio song I recognize, and I'm glad somebody recognized it. It's hard to remember the lyrics of these songs or the titles, but they have catchy tunes, and that's how I remember them. Here's another song. This song's from a TV show in the 90s as well. See if you guys can recognize it.
I heard this one too.
Don't wait for our lives to be over.
Good job. Good job singing there.
Dawson's Creek, I can't help it.
Dawson's Creek, yeah.
That's
in
another
Dawson-
my theme song, actually.
You watched that show. That was with who was in Dawson's Creek? She's a famous actress. Two of them.
Was Luke Perry in it?
No, that was 90210.
Oh, okay.
Dawson's Creek.
I'm trying to remember who.
Famous actress Katie Holmes. She married Tom Cruise. And
Oh, yeah, I remember.
another
Japanese
song
voice,
from the
though.
90s. It's a song from a movie. See if you guys can recognize this song.
I know this.
Sorry about the last note there, but you recognize the song? You said
I
you
know
recognize.
the song, but I can't remember the name of it.
You know the movie it's in?
No, I actually don't.
It's in the movie City of Angels with,
City of Angels. Yeah.
with Nicolas
really?
Cage
I love that movie.
and Meg Ryan. It's called Iris.
Something from the police.
Okay.
Police. We have to. We got to watch our police, and we got to make sure our police are good police, not bad police. So here we go.
The police. Every step you take.
Yeah.
He beat me to it. Every night you take, I'll be watching you.
You got it right away. That was good. It's called "Every Breath You Take" by the Police by Sting.
That's a good
Actually.
night drive song.
Did it sting when I made a mistake? No.
That was a major hit during the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They said it was a pretty controversial song. Actually, I remember hearing because it's about like the way he's talking. Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. That's kind of
Creepy.
predatorial
definitely.
and
You say
stalking, right?
Yeah, definitely stalking.
But,
But good song nonetheless.
But it's a great melody. So we got the lyrics are not always. So somebody else, the lyrics don't always have to be the best. But
Ain't that true?
here's another song. See if you recognize this from the 80s as well.
Careless Whispers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you up. Guilty feeling, gonna feel it. Treat a friend.
Good job, Vinny. You got that right away.
Thanks.
Careless Whisper by
George Michael.
George Michael. Yeah, that's a
Another
good.
controversial guy.
Is that a controversial one?
Yeah,
Bobby?
definitely.
He's a giant
Well,
controversial.
he is a controversial guy, but he died
Song's
recently
so
too.
Good, but had controversial lyrics.
Good singer though.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, here's another '80s song. Let's see if you recognize this. She's a very famous. She's a very famous pop star. I just had the title here. Hold on. 394. Okay. She's a pop singer from that time. Now I don't think she's very famous anymore, but her hit songs. They still play her songs on the radio. So here you go.
Time After Time.
Yeah. Let me cut to the chorus of the song.
Time after time. Time after time.
And that's called Time After Time, and it seems to be I'm out of time too. So
Yeah,
I want to
Lenny.
thank you
Nice
guys,
job,
Cindy
Lenny.
Lauper. Thank you guys for trying to make my day good and how make your day good with music therapy. I appreciate your time, and have a good Christmas in July, and always a happy holiday wherever you are, and any time. Thank you very much. Signing off. Welcome to Music Therapy. That song you just heard was called I Want to Know by a performer in the 90s called, do you know in the peanut gallery here, in my gallery here? Do you know? What was the name? It's by Joe. It's called I Want to Know. I want to know. The beginning of the song. And from there, we're going to start writing, you guys are going to hum with the tune, and we're going to start writing a jingle. The new melody to the original song.
We can do this.
Humming.
We can do this.
So, let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start.
But before we start, let's go to the cafe.
Let's go to the cafe.
Huh.
Let's go to
This is freestyle.
the cafe.
Oh, I like that.
The Brooklyn Cafe TV show.
Tune
That's
in
pretty good.
That's how you start off.
today.
Did you see?
At
That's
the Brooklyn
I like that.
Cafe.
Mail was using the same melody as that. Ray, a drop of golden sun. These are notes actually. These are actually notes on the piano.
Okay.
Now hold on, can you remember this?
I think I got that second line. I think I got that second line.
Yes. What is that?
I think I got that second line because I kind of pitched it a little bit. This is all freestyle, guys. Nothing written down.
They can change it up.
Before you start your day, come to the Brooklyn Cafe.
Oh man.
You see that? I'm a genius. I didn't know because I didn't even think.
Did you hear? We have the first chord.
We had the first chord.
The first chord.
No,
Yes.
we have the first
chord is
lyric.
called
We have the first
C.
lyric.
C chord.
Okay. The first lyric is before you
remember that.
start your day, tune
I'll
into
play
the Brooklyn.
anytime. We have it
Cafe.
recorded. If you can play that back later. This is one of my favorite songs. It's called Cherish.
But
which
this
you
I
learn
know.
about cherishing the music, cherishing your brain, cherishing your life, and cherishing everything about around you, this whole world. So here's a song called Cherish, written in 1965.
I know this one too.
Cafe show. Every note is to be cherished. So anyway, did you get anything from that? Any lyrics come to mind? But that was called Cherish. This is also the structure of the song has a great melody as well, and it also has a meaning, a message to say as well. This is from a musical called South Pacific. Takes place near Japan. Here it goes, South Pacific. was, anybody recognize that song by any chance, Freddie?
Yes, I do.
You remember the name of it?
I do not,
That's all right.
but I recognize it.
It's called Some Enchanted Evening.
Yes.
It's about love at first sight. You guys believe in love at first sight by any chance? In the meantime, here's another song to talk about the words. I hope it doesn't depress anybody, but it's a kind of nice melody. But the words, it's called Dust in the Wind. Have you ever heard of this? It's an oldies.
Dust in the Wind.
Oh,
Wasn't there
you
a
know it.
movie?
Is there a movie to it too?
Yes.
Oh, well, here it goes. We can discuss the meaning of the song and the meaning of our next lyrics to the jingle. How does that make you feel? Okay.
Lenny,
well-
keep it on the up, Lenny.
Oh, up. Okay, here's an up song written by Billy Joel. I'm sure you've heard of Billy Joel, guys.
Oh, I love
He's a
Billy.
great songwriter. He wrote his songs, and a lot of it was inspired by Christy Brinkley, his beautiful model wife he had at the time. And here's one of the songs he sang. He's famous for, and it's a little more upbeat, I think.
Oh, I know this. All I'm saying, da 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 da. I love the way you just are, the way you are,
Just the way you are.
just the way you are.
That's another song. The lyrics actually "Just the Way You Are." I love you just the way you are. It's actually a song Bruno Mars sang, because he's saying, "You girl, you're amazing, just the way you are." He changed the melody, but imagine that. The next song is called "Imagine" by John Lennon. This is about world peace, and maybe you get some from this melody here. It's a very simple melody. Maybe we can get more of the jingle, the part of the jingle get written. You guys can try to hum along with it and sing along with it and make up your own tune to it.
That's the Beatles song.
Yeah.
Is that called Imagine?
Yeah. I said it before. Brooklyn Cafe TV show. Join our crew and our brew.
Imagine our imaginations.
Now that
can do a lot of
was
things.
John Lennon, wasn't it?
Yeah, John Lennon, exactly. Words and music by John Lennon. He wrote the entire thing,
Man
and the
of
lyrics
peace.
and the music. So
Yeah.
that takes a lot of he takes a lot of imagination to do that. And he envisioned the world, countries with no borders. Imagine no countries, he says. And he says nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine no religion. Wow, it's hard to imagine.
There will be a lot less death.
Imagine no COVID, right? So, with your lyrics, I'm gonna try to play some of this song, and we're gonna just mess around and see what happens. Okay, Slick? So try this.
You want me to sing it with you?
Yeah.
Oh man, okay, I got you. Before you start your day, tune in to the Brooklyn Cafe. I do not know much, but this I do know. I finally got an offer to sing in New York, wired up, and I'm ready to go with visions that this could be a fabulous, famous cafe. You can come and meet our crew live in the morning brew, and if that doesn't suit, you can come meet us back here at noon at the Brooklyn Cafe. Brooklyn Cafe. Brooklyn Cafe.
That's hilarious.
I'm
You know
sending
what it
that
is,
out
write a
to
jingle?
everybody.
That's hilarious.
I'm sending that out to everybody. That's the new jingle.
All right, now we got words. All we gotta do is find the melody.
We gotta find the right tempo.
I played it before, but I'll play it another time. I'll play it again from The Sound of Music. It's called The Sound of Music.
Beautiful.
That's what The Sound of Music sounds like on a piano. And I hope today I brought you some therapy, some health from listening to the music and trying to help write a song using our brain. It's hard to not just easy to write one, but if you have a goal in mind and you really want to do it, persist and keep trying, and you can have a perfect, healthy life for yourself. Thanks a lot for listening in to Music Therapy. See you next week. Thanks a lot. Bye. The page turner. Welcome to Music Therapy. That was a little piece called Wind Beneath My Wings. It's about heroes. And music therapy is actually to
has a lot of benefits out there. I'm trying to learn it myself. I'm not a certified music therapist. There are certifications in this. You can actually major in this as a degree. But I'm learning right now how to play, and I'm learning how to help bring music into your life as well. And speaking of heroes, that song's about Wind Beneath My Wings is about someone having a hero in life and saying that that hero was the wind beneath their wings and gives them life. And speaking of heroes, in the military, they use music therapy to help a lot of wounded warriors, who people have had PTSD and gone through a lot of like combat shock from being underneath extreme conditions. Music therapy has been known, playing music and songwriting has been known to heal them from stress and other ailments. I did some research on Wikipedia, found out that music therapy can help with autism, heart disease, stroke, dementia, Alzheimer's disease, don't forget that, language problems, cancer, and like I said before, PTSD. So I'm hoping anybody out there with any ailments at all, or just plain old dealing from stress. Anyway, on another segue, on another tidbit, I'm going to play another song for you. See if you recognize this song. It's a rock and roll song. It's a long song, but I'm going to try to play it for you and guess the song.
Isn't that The Who? Queen. I always get that confused. Yes. Hey, you don't have a mic.
It's actually a very long song. I'm not going to play the whole thing for you, but you got it right. Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Go. Anyway, I'll play another song for you guys. See if you can guess this song as well. And it has a meaning too, which I want to try to figure out, because music therapy is also about discussing the meaning of songs, the lyrics.
I take Hotel California.
Hotel California.
Good job.
That was brought to you by Pierre.
The one and only of three.
I'll cut to the main chorus. No, you guys got it right away. That was very good. Who
That was
that? that you?
Pierre.
Pierre?
Yeah.
Hotel California.
Now, wasn't that also a very controversial piece?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to bring that. That's why I wanted to try to play it for you guys. But yeah, that's a controversial piece. Hotel California. But you know what? Anybody know what do you remember the lyrics of the Hotel California?
Oh, you know that one? Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
I think it's by Elvis, right?
Huh?
I think this song was by Elvis, right?
No, I think this is Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
That was a simple song from the old days, from the 1956.
That's
You
Elvis.
got it. That's Elvis, yeah. That was played with guitar and a whole little band he got. But that was Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog. We can try to analyze that song as well. You ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class, but that was just a lie. Yeah, they said you was high class, but that was just a lie because you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. That's the song. Yes, this song, this has some meaning to it as well. Another oldie.
I wanna hold your hand. That's the Beatles.
Yeah.
You know the Beatles?
I never actually listened to any of their songs before.
You got it right. I heard someone say it, right?
The Beatles. Now, do you know
Beatles.
the history on this song?
I want to hold your hand. It
You're
sounds like
picking some
innocent. It sounds like
doozies.
innocent thing. That's what I was talking about. It's like they're talking about. A lot of guys are talking about, making love and kissing and hugging. You just want to hold a hand of a girl. And that's like they're getting off on that.
But the business side of this thing is that they asked the Beatles, the management. They were in Abbey Road Studios,
Mhm.
and they were asked to write this song. And Lennon and McCartney wrote it by their manager Brian Epstein, because they were coming to America, and they wanted to write. They asked them to write something for the American market, which they had yet to break into. This was before they came to America.
Yeah.
And they used this song as a platform, as a catapult, because in the day of this country, there was a lot of pain.
Okay, maybe I got another controversial probably song for you guys. See if you can guess this song.
Is this another Elvis song? I think it is.
Hard to play.
I don't know the name.
Is that Great Balls of Fire?
No.
Go, Susie, go. Dawn, what's the name of this song?
I apologize for that one. It's a little more advanced to play, but
Go, Susie, go.
it's
Go,
called
go.
it's called Jailhouse Rock. But
Jailhouse.
we can talk about the lyrics though if I can't play the melody.
Yeah, go, Johnny. I changed it to Susie.
Jailhouse Rock. Google that one.
Roxanne, I think, by the Police.
What?
Is it by the Police, Roxanne?
No. I'll cut to the chorus so you can guess what it is. This is the beginning of it again here. There's recognize shaping mechanisms. You guys didn't get it. That's all right. It's called "No Woman No Cry" by Bob Marley.
Oh, okay.
The words actually were written by Vincent Ford, and the music was written by Vincent Ford, but Bob Marley made it famous, if you remember that song.
Bob Marley was a lot of controversy, too, but he was the greatest.
Because of what?
He was the greatest, but he had a lot of controversy with him as well.
Because I know at the time he's known for smoking marijuana a lot.
Well, he did it in public, and in those days it was tough. Now you get a green card, you can smoke as much as you want.
It's decriminalized now. If you have a special card, you get it legally, so it's great. But this song's called "No Woman No Cry," and it's about. You guys know the history of this one? You know anything about Jamaica? How it was during his times? They're going through a lot of governmental political revolution at the time of this song, and he mentions it about a government yard in Trenchtown, where he wrote these songs about. He says serving the hypocrites as they would mingle with the good people we met. Do you know about this song by any chance, Freddie? You just seem to be picking up on a lot of things very quickly, especially with the Google.
Which one, Bob Marley?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I heard of it, but I didn't know that the name of the song.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you close this out with something?
Okay, I'll close you out with something.
We've only just begun.
Yeah.
I sang that in high school. White rose and promises. Graceful like a on our way. You know this song?
No, who's saying
Carpenters.
Carpenters?
That was the Carpenters?
That was the Carpenters. We've only just begun to live.
That's right. That's
and
the
that
best.
has a lot of meaning too, because sometimes you think your life's over, but it's not. You can still be every second you live. Is another day.
Everybody
another
graduating
chance.
sang that song. Junior high school, everybody who graduated in New York City sang that song.
Oh, cute! I didn't know. That's great.
It was
That's
a
great.
big. You know
means
about
something.
the Carpenters. You know about her story, right?
She had anorexia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really tough.
Karen Carpenter.
Yeah, but what a voice.
Oh wow! Yeah, I remember listening to her Christmas album every Christmas. They play it on the radio too. But we've only just begun, guys, to live, and I hope you got some therapeutic sessions going on with me as I learn more about music therapy myself, playing the piano, hearing the voices, hearing different perspectives on music. I want to thank you very much, and see you next week. Listen to some sweet melodies, and let's discuss the meaning of songs from all genres of music with me, Lenny Marine. If you want to sing along and participate on the show, please call 888-994-4995. I love to learn and discover the benefits of music on our mental and physical health. Music therapy will help you get through these tough times with entertaining and educating shows. Please tune in weekly on AMP Media Productions and enjoy, folks.